I went on out and went up there, got dressed, went up to Amherst, and asking them what's going on. I said, well, we had this tremendous heavy rain and flooding up in Nelson County last night. That's how I first knew about it. I didn't see it on radio, didn't hear it radio, didn't see it television, nothing else, because nobody knew what was going on. And that was the whole point I try to make when I tell people about what did that night. For about the first 36 hours, we didn't have a whole lot of it. The sheriff's office, their communication was basically out. State police wasn't that strong that we could go anywhere, and that's when we set that control center up by the old armored car up at Livingston. And until about 36 hours, round figures, the ham radio operators came in, and they got to be our main communication service for a while. My first task on the first day, when I got to Circle Amherst, was to drive around the flood area. We didn't even have, how much. We didn't have helicopters in. All we had was a couple of fixed-wing airplanes. In fact, we got helicopters because of the flood. I drove, my task was to drive around it. I drove down 60. I tried to come in on every road, secondary road, and everything else, all the way around, all the way up to Charlottesville, then up 250, top of the mountain, come down the Parkway. I had to go over in Augusta County because part of the Parkway was had slides in it. Came back down, I come in to Amherst, started in Amherst on 60. I couldn't get any fall in the Buffalo River. The bridge approaches were washed out there. I went back, I came across by Pleasant View, hit 130 up here above at Peddler Mills in that area up there, and came back. It took me about 9 hours to make that trip. And the answer to the question was, if there's anything open, and the answer was no. So we didn't know what's going on in there because we didn't have anybody to talk to. The end of the day was when I started putting together the portrait of a disaster, that I realized that we had something highly unusual, a disaster going on. I wanted to record what I could record because I work about 16 hours a day.